Everybody, welcome back. So I was doing some grinding, mostly to get the helmet, because it would have really sucked if I ended up defeating the Gargoyles without the helmet. And as you can see, I got his tail, I got the shield, and I somehow also... Wait, that's the wrong one. I also somehow got his halberd. And I'm just sitting there going, huh, well, that's interesting. The halberd and the shield were in the exact same drop as the helm, and I'm like, oh, maybe I actually, yeah, I'm gonna go in with the gargoyle helm. Why not? Okay. I also, while I was grinding, I decided to make a detour to grab the knight helm. If you remember, there were, where Havel was, where it connects to the forest. If you were to turn away from the cliffside and go past the crystal guys, and you walk all the way up to the Hydra that's over there, you'll see a corpse in the water. I had to put on the heaviest items I could with the biggest shield I can to avoid being knocked over. It was quite the experience. So yeah. So, let's finally take on the gargoyles. I've been putting it off long enough. I am probably not in the fittest state to be recording right now. Oh, also, not that one. Options. Voice to 10. Music to 8. Sounds to 6. There you go. Whoops. And this is why you kindle every bonfire. So you can get the most out of each trip. Okay. I like how the camera is continuously locking onto the guys down there, just to spite me. Was that actually a guy that fell down there? Oh, I don't actually know. Gonna take out the Boulder Knight, just in case. Okay, there we go. Speaking of Boulder Knights, I actually ended up getting the gauntlets and the legs, so now I have the entire Boulder set as well. So that's fairly good. Actually, yeah, I can't be using this. I'm gonna switch to the Baldur's Side Sword. I'm gonna keep the Dragon Crest Shield because it's fire resistant. Instead of this, I'll put on the Gold Pine Resin. So as I indicated in the second half of the previous episode, there's 2 summonable guys, and the reason is because of the multiple bosses inside this arena. and you can have up to 2 phantoms. And if you up to 2 phantoms and 1 invader. Yay! Man, he's orange in this version of the game. Well, that was fast. Oh, okay then. Good job, guys. How did you take so much damage? Oh, did you just walk through the fire? And there we go. What did we get from that? We got a, another sunlight medal and twin humanities. Okay. Boss, pretty easy. Well, of course it's gonna be pretty easy. I'm like way over leveled. Cause I really want to wear the Elite Knight set. But yeah, that's a boss that people actually get stuck on. Cause they don't feel like actually like leveling up or summoning guys. They're just like, no, I can do this. There you go. Man, this is a long journey. And here we go. Cool. Now let's head back. Once again, you could slide if you hold B. Just like press B without moving a direction. Oh well.
Greetings. I am Oswald of Kareem, the Paul. Thou art a friend. For thee, a warm welcome. Cometh thou to confess, or to accuse? For indeed all sin is my domain.
You have not sinned. Okay. Well, what is it? No. Purchase item. We could get Homeward Bones here. Purging Stones. Let's get 2 more of these. And at least 2 Purging Stones just in case. If I want to do... I might actually want to get Velka's Talisman, because it's bird. Velka has a lot of crow-based stuff.
Thou art welcome any time. It is only human to commit a sin.
I would kill you for your armor, but you don't actually drop it. But yeah, that's it for the church. It's like, hey, wait a second. It's like, you're not gonna just end the episode there, right? It's like, no, there's actually some stuff I need to take care of before we actually like end off the video. And it mostly has to do with us going back to Firelink. Okay. So, one of the one of the things I kind of indicated was that we have to keep Lotric alive to get his armor. And while that is in fact an aspect of it, it is also really interesting to see his character progress.
Oh, miracle?
Also, yeah, I still have
Come
yet to
again.
get that one. Could have got it. Could have. Okay.
Why, what a surprise. I didn't expect you to make it. Oh, somebody rang the bell. Wait, was it you? You never give up, do you? I don't know how you do it. Well, don't stop now. Only one more. But it's going to be suicide.
I wonder if you would have said that if it was Blighttown first?
Well, where have you been?
Summoning you?
I'm glad to see you're safe.
Yeah.
Have you heard of Trusty Patches?
Yeah.
If ever a man has rubbed me up the wrong way, if he ever comes around again, I swear I'll have his hide.
It's fair.
You again. What is it? Our futures are murky. Let's not be too friendly now.
Is that the end of the dialogue?
Ah,
Yeah. And there's one last thing I need to double check with. What was it? Oh, right. Because we had actually summoned in Solaire, he's gonna be gone from that spot. Did I actually sit down at Firelink? Probably shouldn't have. If I did. No, I still have Estus flasks missing, so... So that means I didn't. I was like, wait, why are you drinking? I didn't hit you. I'm like, oh yeah, I actually did. So, now we just need to head back, to the church down here. Gonna just run away from guys. Okay, there we go. Okay. Wait. I want to put back on the scythe and bow. Okay. There we go. Not sure why it took so long to confirm that the post, but hey, still got it. Oh. Oh. Okay. There we go. Yep, he's gone. I actually know where he's gonna appear next. Oh, by the way, I accidentally opened this door while I was grinding. I'm like, oh. Yeah, one of the keys that we actually found in... Yeah, it was the basement key. Unlocks that door. So now... we are in the lower burg. And the lower burg gains us access to this door. Hey, look at it here. Once again, Dark Souls is a master of roundabouts and shortcuts. So now, technically, the bonfire that we should be utilizing is this one in here. Tuned magic. Homeward. Oh, don't have enough. Okay. Man. Oh, drop something. 1 second, dude. Yay, more armor. And because I don't want them following me down the stairs when they see me leap to the door, I have to take these guys out. Okay. Yeah, one of the reasons why people really like this series is because of moments like this door, in which you enter through the door and you're like, or even like you see the door design because it's so different than other doors that you've seen before, and you're like, hey, I know that door. And you open it and you're like, yep, this is exactly where I thought it would lead. And now that becomes your main destination. Okay. Best thing to deal with dogs is the widest sweep you can find. Okay, now all the doors behind me will have opened. And here are the thieves. The big theme of this area is bleeding. There we go. These guys have the ability to parry, so kind of want to look out for those. And because they have daggers instead of swords, they're going to be doing more damage. Mail breaker. Okay. There we go. Yeah, there he is. I'm pretty sure there's one more dog. And there he is. The Target shield and the thief set. Do you have something? Yep. And then finally we have this fog door. And a path down. Hey. He tried to do a fancy step backwards. Didn't work out well for him. Yeah, so the only doors we can't open are important doors that we need important keys for. So the fact that that one is locked means that it's progression. Okay. Oh, hello.
You still have your senses about you. Then why won't you buy some of my moss? I need your souls.
Okay, so she sells the 3 types of moss and some poison-related items, including fire resin. We'll be needing some of these. Transient curses, which we're gonna be needing a few more of those, but we can't buy those right now. And for now, I'm also gonna buy some poison resin. Prism stones are basically you drop it, and if it makes a shattering sound, then it would be too far for you to fall down to, and then you would die. And now we have an easy way to get me humanity again. For 5,000 souls, you could get 1.
Come again, if you please.
Yeah. Or you can, yeah, so you could just continuously farm rats. And then get 1 humanity after you get 5,000. And now you've effectively gained 1 more, even if you haven't gotten the 1. Speaking of rats, there's another one. Huh, doesn't this look familiar? And now, we're in Fire Lake Shrine. Again, this game is really good at giving you shortcuts. And the world actually feels like a, it doesn't feel like that it's shuffling you down one hallway, which ends up being the case in a lot of other From Software games. And it's not really, I don't want to say it, I mean, I almost said it wasn't their fault, but it actually is their fault. It really does feel like they accidentally struck gold with this game, and every other game of theirs is trying to live up to this game. I mean, some people still say that Demon's Souls is the best Souls game, but hey. Okay. And we have made a round trip. Okay, next time we're going to be heading back down there, taking on the boss, finding some other things that are down there, and most importantly, figuring out what's behind that door. See you guys later.